Deltona resident that's been playing around the area in restaurants and pubs for the past 16 years. Coming up next, Jeremy Johnson, here on Solo Notes. Hello, welcome to Solo Notes on Deltona TV. I'm your host, Eric Alexander, and you just heard an original song from one of our Deltona residents that's been playing around the area for quite a while, and Mr. Jeremy Johnson. And that was a great song, Jeremy.
you,
That was
sir.
beautiful. So
Thank you,
that was an
Eric.
original.
Yes,
What was
it
the name
was.
of that song?
That song was Sitting at the Beach.
Sitting at the Beach. Well, I
at the
wonder how
beach.
you got that idea.
Yeah, probably because the beach is right down the road. Luckily, I love the beach.
Well, that's great. Terrific. Well, so let's talk about Jeremy just a little bit. You just you were telling me that you have actually moved from Kentucky when you were pretty young, right?
Yep, 8 years old. And I actually did a little stint before in Florida too, down South Florida, Naples area. And then moved back up to Kentucky. But
Oh, really?
and,
Yeah.
my family made its permanent residence here in Deltona.
Well, good.
I'm
Yeah.
8 years old. Yeah.
Well, you're 8 years old, so you went through the school system here around Deltona.
Yep.
And it's about as good a school system as you can get in state of Florida, don't you
I
think?
think I'm
Yeah,
pretty
they do a
educated.
good job.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's terrific. And so, when did you start getting into music?
Well, actually, in school, I began playing music. Saxophone I played. So 6th grade, I think, was when they first offered band, and I picked up the saxophone. Absolutely loved it. Played it through high school, and then put it down for a couple years. And after that, I always wanted to play the guitar, so just went out and bought a guitar and started picking on it. And tried my
Self-taught
best.
then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guitar magazine, I would say.
Is that right? Yeah. The chord charts and
Yeah,
learning
chord
the
charts
fingering
and just playing Crazy Train or something on.
Crazy Train, right? That's a good way to start, I guess. Yeah. About on acoustic.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. So, and saxophone, that's. So, were you getting into any of the bluesy stuff? Do you still play saxophone at all?
I would love to, but I don't own one, and they're expensive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I would love to get one. I still remember how to play it, and unfortunately, I've tried to play my friends, and I guess they transcribe the notes kind of on saxophone when they play it, because what I think is a C on saxophone isn't an actual real C if I put it on a tuner, so it's kind of confusing for me.
That's right. Well, yeah, I didn't know about that yet. So, well, it sounds like you're doing well. I saw you around town. So I saw you at the Genuine Bistro.
Yep, love
You're
that
performing,
place.
and so when you started, you picked up guitar. You were approximately how old then?
I'd say probably 20, 21.
Yeah?
21 probably, yeah.
And just hanging around here, huh? And started playing. And
sitting in my room.
now, what'd you do? Your first gig? How'd you get your first gig?
My first gig was actually out at Singapore's playing original music, which was a great venue, and I was thrilled to get it. I have quite a few friends that play music, and they were playing that night, and I needed someone to open, so me and my friend Rusty opened up for him, and it was quite the experience. It was a great time.
Really? Now, where was that?
Singapore's in Orlando. I'm not sure if it's still there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hadn't heard that. Well, that's neat. So you just picked out, you made a set list and
made a
just
set
started
list,
playing?
wrote some songs, and wrote probably 7 or 8 songs, and played a couple covers, and went out there and did it, and it went over well, and it was good. Fortunately, after that, we kind of got a band together and started playing cover music. So we figured we could make money with it.
Well, yeah, a lot of folks think they can make money.
Yeah.
We try.
We try, yeah.
That's right. So, so you've been you started writing original music, and so you got a lot of original music. Do you think?
Yeah, quite a few. I have more that I've thrown away than that I've kept.
Well, I think that's part of being an artist. To weed them out.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
yeah, I have quite a few.
Well, that's great. So you're doing you get a chance to do your original stuff out there.
Yeah.
And all that. And
basically play to the crowd, see how everybody's feeling.
So, so you started playing around here in just around the West Volusia, Sanford, Lake Mary kind of area.
Daytona, Sanford, Longwood.
And it's taken you. I'm sure you've had a lot of fun with it. And
oh yeah,
made a little bit of money.
Loads of fun. Made a lot of friends. Had lots of fun and good times.
Well, that's terrific. Well, who was it? You mentioned another guy that plays with you, Rusty, is that?
Oh, he was the first person that I started playing with. He actually lives in Georgia now, though.
Oh,
now
okay.
I play with, we spoke earlier about my buddy in Daytona, Vinny.
Oh,
Tapio.
yeah.
He actually does pretty good, too. He's on, does a lot of webcasts and stuff. Real blues guy.
Yeah, really? On his own? Yeah?
Yeah.
And he plays electric then?
Yeah, he'll
right?
play electric with me, and I'll play acoustic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how long you guys been playing together then?
Oh, probably 6 or 7 years. We were in a full band together for a while, and we both just wanted to get out of it and take it easy, playing acoustic guitars, sitting on a beach or something, take it easy.
Yeah, it's easier, a little bit more manageable.
A lot more manageable, yeah. Yeah. And you get off earlier.
That's
Getting
right.
old.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, I remember doing those late night gigs to not play until 2 a.m.
Yeah.
But it's nicer to get off at 8,
Yeah.
9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. And that's
Eat some dinner while you're there, and
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how many gigs approximately do you do then? About are you playing now?
I'll probably play 10 times a month, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, that's not
Probably
bad.
so.
Now you said you mentioned you were going to school,
Yep, I'm
Yep.
going to school now.
but still, yeah. And
About 2 years in, I think.
and you're studying.
Engineering.
Yeah. Is there a specific type of engineering you want to go into? Or
Electrical engineering.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really my passion. I'd rather go into mechanical or something, but electrical seems the quickest route. But I'm already this far into it, so who knows what happens.
yeah.
I'm
Well,
still on my AA, so
well, that's terrific. That's a good way to do it.
yeah.
I mean, that's one of the great things about Volusia County. Got a lot of great college institutions
Yeah.
to get a start up.
Yeah, I
And,
started right across the way there at the.
Oh, did you really?
that's where I started from
FOTSI, or
Yep, yep.
and taking classes with Daytona State.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
Great staff over there too.
They have really, yeah. It's been great that they brought that over here to
Mm-hmm.
Deltona also, so and made it convenient for
Yes.
folks like us. That I got my AA at Daytona, went to community college at the time, but they've really opened that up. It's great that you're taking opportunity of that, and now we're going to hear another song. I think it's another original that you
Yes.
wrote, and we're going to ask you about that in a little bit, and now. And also ask you about your partner that's sitting with you in the video with
Very cool.
singing with you. And we're going to be right back, and right after this next song by Jeremy Johnson. I'm Eric Alexander. You're watching Solo Notes on Deltona TV.
I was thinking, taking a weekend with it in the sun, just to face it. You know it's true that we'll be living and laughing, just chilling, relaxing while the sun it's a crashing for me and you. What a view, just sitting at the beach all day, watching the waves, sipping your drink away, blessed with a smile, just holding hands, my toes in the sand. Go ahead and break your plans for one weekend, we won't let it. I was thinking, leaving for a good time this evening. It's the day we're deceiving as we pass the time. Just singing and dancing, your eyes were romancing. While my buzz, it was enhancing. You blew my mind with another good time. Just sitting at the bar all night, running from the light. She said, come with me, you know I might just go back to the room, and only too soon we watch the moon dip out of sight. You know I might. Just go sitting at the beach all day, watching the waves, sipping your drink away, blessed with a smile, just holding hands, toes in the sand. Go ahead and break your plans for one weekend, we won't let it.
Welcome back to Solo Notes. I'm your host, Eric Alexander, and we're sitting with Deltona resident performer, songwriter Jeremy Johnson. Now, Tell me about that song that you just did now. What was the name of that we just showed?
That was Goodbye.
Oh, okay. Well, is there a story behind that, or do you want to share it?
There's not really a story. It's just a song about, things not working out and it's time to split ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've all experienced some of that.
Oh yeah.
Now I noticed that, of course, in the video, we have your daughter.
Oh yes.
Caitlin, sitting with you.
Beautiful daughter, Caitlin.
And we appreciate her being a part of that. And you are, tell us about that. What are some of your inspirations for your original songs? What muses you?
Well, a lot of times, unfortunately, when I'm really happy, I don't want to go sit down and play my guitar because I'm doing other stuff that makes me happy. So it's the times where you're sad, you go sit in your room and you play your guitar and kind of get it out. Music's always kind of been therapy, I guess, for me. So unfortunately, I do have a lot of sad songs, kind of, or somber rather. But yeah, and it's nice to get it out and vent that way.
Yeah.
Yes. It really helps. That's actually how I got into playing guitar. Was just needed alone time and me time, so I just sat down and sat around and fiddled with it, keep me busy.
It is very therapeutic. I have a thing saying that I play piano because therapy's too expensive.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah. Oh, it's good for the soul, and it's even better, I think, when you can go out there and share it with other people.
Yes. Seeing other people smile after what you do is very nice.
Yeah. Well, tell me, I noticed that you're playing a nice quality guitar, a Martin, one of the top of the line
It's my
guitars.
baby.
It sounds beautiful. How long have you had this guitar?
Probably about 2 years now, 3 years.
When I got to ask you about the hole in the guitar.
No.
I noticed there's an unfortunate.
If anybody has any information on how this hole got here, contact
really?
Jeremy Johnson.
You don't even know.
I do kind of know. I was playing at a buddy of mine, Eric's party, and I can see how it happened, but there was a bunch of guitars on a multi-guitar rack, and people were coming up and picking up guitars, and by the end of the night, I was like, wait a minute. There's a hole in my guitar.
My. Oh, that had to be heartbreaking.
Yeah, I'm still not over it.
I'll bet. I can only imagine. Those are not cheap guitars.
No, they're not cheap.
But it didn't seem to hurt the sound.
No. The way I figured, the hole sits on my leg, so even if it, it covers up the hole, I guess if it did make a difference. I don't think it would, but.
Well, you look at people like Willie Nelson.
Yeah.
And his guitar.
At least
or
I don't
Raj
have
Lee.
straps holding together. Yeah.
That sometimes gives it character.
Yeah.
Right. So what are some of the gigs you're playing at now? Where are you playing at and around?
I do a weekly thing at Genuine Bistro on Wednesday nights, ladies'
In
nights.
DeBerry?
Yeah, that's where I met you. I do Shots Bar and Grill about once a month.
Right.
Airport Bar in DeLand. With the original band, we just play here and there sporadically. Playing at the West End soon. I think next Thursday, which is the 11th.
Right.
This probably won't air by then, though, will it?
No, probably not.
Yeah.
But goodness, tell me about the original band, the group. What is that into?
That is, I actually don't sing in that. I just play keys, but it's a lot of fun. And the name of the band is Tiger Rider. It's actually a funny story because it's after the Dio song, Ride the Tiger. We see someone just walking around going all crazy, even though they're riding the tiger. So that's where that comes from.
I didn't know. I wasn't familiar with that. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, I love it. It's something different, and I get to sit in the background and just do my own little thing, be filler noise, and just enjoy music for music, and not have to be out there in front.
How many musicians in that band?
7.
Whoa, yeah.
Yeah, 7. Yeah, we got a couple guitar players, mandolin player, bass, drums, me.
So okay, so
nice harmonies in the band. They do a very good job at it.
So mandolin, I'm guessing. So it's a little bit folk, country.
Yeah, kind of folk, country, a little bit of everything. We mix, whatever we can.
Do
mix in.
copy tunes also, or does it all original?
It's all original, yeah.
Really? So who's the main songwriter in that? Yeah.
Good friend of mine, Ryan Bozeman, and Chris McGarry. They both write songs.
Are they the guitar players, or are they?
They are the guitar players. So I always said it's hard to start a band because I can find 20 songwriter guitar players, and it's hard to find a bass player and a lead player and a drummer. But they do a great job at it, and the material's awesome.
Oh, Well, that's great. So and that band, you say how often does that band play?
Not quite as much, probably twice a month maybe. Yeah, I just started with the band probably a few months ago. I've known my buddy Ryan for 20-some years, and he actually gave me my first lesson on guitar. Taught me how to play a song wrong, actually. So when I learned it and I listened to the radio, I was like, that's not right.
I noticed you tuning that you obviously have a good ear because you were tuning by ear.
No, I can't take credit. I got a tuner up there.
You have a built-in tuner.
Yeah,
Okay,
I can't take credit.
Well,
I can't hear it though.
But yeah.
A lot easier.
Well, and if you're playing with original, you're playing keyboards too. That's great.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
That is great.
I bought Caitlin a piano a couple years ago. She wanted a piano for Christmas, and it turned out to be the best Christmas I had in a long time.
That's right.
So I said, sit around and play on it.
Well, tell me about this last song that we're going to hear going out on this episode. You just did, or you're getting ready to do.
This song, last song, is called "Impaired," and it's basically about realizing that you are impaired and that there's not, everything's not right, and self-realization of things are wrong, and you might need to change them, and tomorrow's coming quick, so you better start making changes if you want things to be right.
Yeah, well, that sounds like a good positive message too. What interesting that your muse for that. That sounds like you got some pretty good deep thoughts and some things to get out there.
That was actually
the
first song I ever wrote, I think.
Really? Okay, great. Well, we're looking forward to hearing it. Yeah. I appreciate you being on the show, Jeremy. Thanks an awful lot.
Thank you.
We'll look forward to this last song. And I'm Eric Alexander. This is Solo Notes on Deltona TV.
Nothing's bad and bored and tired, grown accustomed to my desire. Not amazed at loathing lays, fear the man that I betrayed. Yeah, not alone, I go by so fast when the day memories that have long since forgotten that I cannot say. Take from me the way that I was going. And yesterday is gone, and it's time to move on. Oh, to where? Yeah. Unimpressed and break from stress, what to do with what's left. Unrefined outside the lines, but now I sit and watch the time. Yeah, another long night gone by so fast when the day years don't last. Oh, I did it all. Remember